Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. Fury has a new opponent. Zhilei smashed the invincible Joyce and challenged Tyson Fury to a fight. Zhilei destroyed the myth of Joyce's invincibility. 37-year-old Briton Joyce until recently was considered the main threat of the entire heavy division. In the set of this boxer, there was not a single defeat in his career, and the previous knockout victory over Joseph Parker gave him the title of interim champion, according to the WBO version. Boxers like Anthony Joshua refused to fight Joyce, and at the same Tyson Fury considered him the strongest heavyweight on the planet after himself. Despite his age, Joe showed very convincing performances. His professional career began only at the age of 31, but 15 wins in a row speak for themselves. The Briton entered the fight against Zhang as a clear favorite. For Joyce, this fight was supposed to be a kind of training before meeting with a more famous opponent. However, from the first round, everything went wrong for Joyce. He was constantly charging a powerful hit, but more than half of them fell into the opponent's block, and it wasn't so easy to knock down a 124-kilogram Chinese boxer. Zhilei, in turn, focused not on sweeping amplitude strikes, but on accurate hits. At first, his jab-like jabs didn't cause problems for his opponent. The fight itself looked quite competitive until Joyce began to form bruises on his face. But the third round, the Briton's right eye began to close, visibility deteriorated, and he began to hit even less. And Zhilei continued to throw accurate jabs at his opponent. Before the start of the sixth round, Joyce's right eye was almost completely closed. However, the doctors who examined Briton allowed him to continue the meeting in the sixth segment after spending a little more than a minute in the ring. Joyce received several more blows to the affected area. This time, the doctors were forced to stop the fight. Joyce was defeated by a technical knockout, which was his first in his professional career. The 39-year-old Chinese Zhang was announced as the new interim WBO champion. However, the Chinese veteran is not going to stop there. Before retiring, Zhilei plans to hold another high-profile duel. Zhilei is confident of his victory over Tyson Fury. After the sensational success, Zhang even took a swing at the fight with the current WBC champion Tyson Fury. If we consider that the Gypsy King has no rival now, then the candidacy of the Chinese boxer will definitely be considered. Zhilei is far from the most famous fighter, but his statistics are decent. He has 25 wins, 1 draw, and the only defeat, which was obtained in a very competitive match against Filip Hrgovic. Of all the defeated rivals, Joyce was the most serious. Will such a resume be enough to compete on equal terms with the invincible Tyson Fury? Probably not. But after their grandiose result in the last duel, Zhilei's team demands to organize a fight with the Gypsy King. That's what the manager of the Chinese boxer Terry Lane said. Zhilei is now the best boxer in the heavyweight division. If someone doubts this, it means that he simply doesn't understand boxing. We expected such an outcome in the fight with Joyce. Now Zhilei's goal is to become a world champion. There are a lot of people watching boxing in China. Fights with the participation of Zhilei will be profitable in terms of business for absolutely everyone. I think Joyce is worth a lot, but after one victory over a serious rival, Zhilei definitely cannot be called the strongest heavyweight on the planet. At least the same Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua will help argue with this. However, this victory gave great confidence to the Chinese boxer. He publicly challenged Tyson Fury to a duel, saying that he would be able to knock him out. But it's unlikely that the 39-year-old Chinese will be able to create a second sensation in a row. Zhilei will be a clear underdog, at the same dimensions as Fury's will not save him. After all, Tyson is an extra-class fighter. He is more skilled and more agile in the ring. His speed will play a crucial role, and there are big doubts that Zhilei will be able to maintain Fury's pace. It's worth trying to organize a fight with Tyson, because it's a lot of money and status. However, the Chinese boxer will definitely not have to count on victory. If there were at least ghostly chances in a meeting with the same Joyce, then in a duel with Fury you won't even have to hope for lucky punch. What will happen to Joyce's career now? Having suffered such an unexpected defeat, the Briton has driven himself into a dead end. Previously, the Joyce was considered almost the main contender for a duel with Tyson Fury, and if he won, he would definitely get the coveted fight. But losing to a second-tier opponent pushes Joyce 2 steps back. Now the Briton will have to fight with less famous fighters for minor titles. After the fight, Joyce announced that he wanted to take revenge from Zhilei. However, the return fight with the Briton is clearly not part of Zhilei's own plans. And it makes sense to have a rematch when you are almost the first contender for the world title. It cannot be said that the return fight does not make sense. However, everything depends on the age of the Chinese. Zhilei is already 39, and he is close to the end of his career. However, the next fight could be his last fight. Despite a relatively good career, Zhilei has not yet reached the fight for the title of champion. Therefore, Fury is a priority option, and a fight with Joyce can only be considered as an alternative. Joe himself will have to win 2 victories to return to his previous positions, but he will definitely not get a fight with Tyson Fury now. The Gypsy King is the most desirable opponent for any heavyweight, and now several boxers have lined up for him at once. And Joyce is now at the very end of it. Former world heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder said he doesn't consider Anthony Joshua an easy opponent. We have a lot of different options at the moment, including Anthony Joshua and everyone else. I think many will get this dream fight that everyone wants to see. Do I think the fight with Joshua is easy? There are no easy opponents. It won't be easy with anyone on the night of the fight, because you just never know what the opponent will show. Maybe he will great. Keep training, man, stay focused, and I wish you all the best, Wilder said. Former world champion Sean Porter said that he considers American heavyweight Deontay Wilder the favorite in a potential duel with the star Briton Anthony Joshua. It's still a fascinating, intriguing fight. We may have seen both guys ride a roller coaster in their careers, but I think they will tune in to this fight. It's a good fight. Now I think Wilder is the favorite. I think Deontay made a great move when he appointed Malik Scott in charge in his corner. I think his career got a second wind or an incredible ending, Sean Porter said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.